Hello friends, it's Katie from I Like to Cut and Paste, and I am here with you for day 11, Scribbles and Doodles for July Junk Journal Challenge 2025, hosted by the awesome Leigh at Leigh's Art and Junk Journal Wonderland. Be sure to go check her out. The hashtag is JJJC2025. If you go to Leigh's channel, she's got a whole list of all the collaborators. If you want to join in, it's not too late. Just come on. Here's paper. And we'd love to see what you have. We also have a Facebook group to answer a few questions so you can see what everybody's working on and be inspired as with the YouTube. So, and maybe Instagram too, but there's no group on Instagram. Okay, so I'm going to talk about doodles. And at first, I was going to show, well, I'm going to show y'all this anyway. I had done some like watercolor things, and then I guess that's a doodle, right? Like, you kind of go over it. And let me tell you, there is an awesome channel. I think it's Trash to Yours. I should have looked it up first, but I will link it down below. And she is so inspiring, and she paints and then she outlines and she does all these things, and she'll tell you she's like not an artist, but she does such great stuff and creates the junk journal fodder, right? So if I cut these out, then I've got things to place and whatnot. But I saw something else and I was like, I have to share that with you. So I'm gonna put this aside. I love mushrooms. There's no doubt. So I'm going to, I got letters out, y'all. I got letters because we're going to do some mixed media stuff today. See, I even got this watercolor out. Like, I was going to try to watercolor. No, this is going to go totally different. I had this paper that was sitting in my scrap bin, and I'm guessing whatever I did, I just brushed out the rest of the color so it wouldn't go to waste. So I cut a piece of that purple pink paper, and then I embossed it with this cool embossing folder, which, why didn't I get that out sooner? I don't know. So, and then I went over it with black paint, and you can see it's not perfect. You know, I use a makeup wedge and try to do it, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. And I'm going to put it here. I don't know, it could, no, it's not wet. Put it here for a pocket. And I'm not going to do a little notch. We're just going to keep it out of the pocket because we're going to make some tags today. And I'm going to show you, instead of putting your doodles on paper directly, we're going to put it on foam, my friends. First, we got to glue this pocket down. So let's glue this pocket. I would like to also say thank you for all the likes and subscribes and sweet comments. You guys are awesome. Oh, appreciate you. There is some fantastic inspiration out there. So I hope you go see. There's some great. Oh, me, I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that. That's okay. When it dries, you see how it's overhung right there. I'll go back in and clip it. Let's see. Make sure it closes. That's always a thing. Some channels, just in case you don't know, there's, well, you know, Leigh, and then there's Susan at I Truly Love It. So if you haven't visited her before, go see, because she's got some great videos and some nice how-to stuff. And every month, no, I tell lies. Every week she does a video telling you like what the like different challenges and different things going on are, and that takes a lot of work. Let me tell you, back in the day when people did blogs instead of videos and Instagram, there would be like challenges just like this on blogs. And there was like one or two like main blogs that you could go to see like, oh, who's doing tags, who's doing pink, whatever. I don't know. You go check them out. You got a whole long list. And they were always asking people for help with that. And so to think that Susan just took it upon herself to do it, it's pretty amazing. So go check that out. Also, there's some other great like inspiration for like painting and just different things going on. So be sure to check it out. Okay, so first off, this is craft foam. Let me see. I thought I had a piece. You can get it from a craft store. So this is craft foam, and it comes in a sheet, which I have I had lost. I had a sheet. Hobby Lobby, Michael's, maybe even Walmart has it, and it comes either like 8.5 by 11 or a little bit longer than that. And so what I did is I cut it up. This is not my idea. I am not the brilliant person who came up with this. I saw this off of Instagram by a lady named Les, and her channel name is Paint by Les. So go check her out, because this is where I learned about it. I thought it was just brilliant. So we're going to do it. So and so then we're going to, let's see. We will doodle something. This is just a pencil. I think she used a pen though. Let me see. Yeah. I got just a little big pin here. What are doodles? Oh, let's do a flower. Let's do a flower. Let's do a couple flowers. There we go. Look at that. Look at our flowers, you guys. So cute. You want to kind of bear into it, you know, because you're kind of making dents, really. Okay, so there's our flower. I'm using, look, like I have a blank piece of paper. So I don't want to clean this. I'll be honest with y'all. Okay, so I have pre-made tags. These tags come from Amazon. And at Christmas, I'll tell you why. Because at Christmas time, I wanted to do some cute stuff that I was inspired with. And I didn't have time to make tags. I didn't have time to make the bases. I could make bases. I've got die cuts and electronic cutting machine, all the things. And I just, yeah, it just kind of didn't happen. I don't know. So, all right, so let me see. This is just some regular old acrylic paint. And I have a paper plate as my palette. Ooh, just a normal old styrofoam paper plate. And then we're going to put a little bit of that. And then I got some pink, because I have some white also. And this pink says glow in the dark, but maybe it does. I don't know. The jury is still out on that. You know what I mean? And then where did the pin go for this? No. That's not good. Oh, I'm a hot mess today. What happened? I had all this stuff. I'm like, ooh, I'll tell them this and this. And look, here we are. Okay. And then my paint's off screen. All right, so then we just kind of paint over it. I hope. I feel like I'm filling it in. I'm feeling I'm doing it wrong. I guess we'll find out. All right, so okay. Something like a little fuzz on there also. A lot of fuzz. Let's do this again, shall we? Let's smooth it out. Maybe that's what my malfunction is. I do have it. Look. You see one little flower kind of came out. Maybe I should start with the other ones. I know those sort of work because okay, so I'm pushing it into the paint. Pushing it in. Oh, this will be great. Let's see what this does. Okay, this is just going sideways. Okay, we're going to go back here. We're going to start with starting over. All right, so this, we're just circles. Let's just see. We're just going to paint over the circles. I know this worked because I have done it before. And this is why I was not really, I was like, I don't know if I should do this because I was like, oh yeah, I'll be fine. All right, gently putting it on the paper. There we go. It worked. It worked. It worked. Like maybe we can take some of this off. Put some of it here and here. Look, you guys, look. Oh, mixed media tags are working. They're working. Look, we're stamping. Look how cool. Look. Oh, we did it. We did it. Filling it in just a little bit. All right, so that's one. And like I said, we're gonna put it in this little pocket here. So that's one. And then I got out my letter stamps because I thought, oh, maybe I can, finish out a tag. That would be something. All right, let's see. Let's see if this got any better. Oh, it got a little bit better. I gotta wash them also. Look at, oh, look, okay. And you know, with mixed media stuff, it doesn't have to be perfect, so that's kind of cool. So then I remember seeing, so you know how I had this, this plate right here, I have it in a package, right? It's foam plates, styrofoam plates. I saw this a while back and I thought, you know, this might be a good opportunity. So I took a pencil and not a pen, and maybe a pencil, whatever would make deeper cuts on your foam. You can play around with it. So I did this, just like this, like, you know, like you could even make, you know, not even, just kind of lines, doodles, right? Woo, doodles. I don't know. Crazy doodles. Okay, and then let's see. Ooh, since we've got this big old right here, we've got some white paint. Maybe we can paint this. I saw this. I don't even know if I completed my thought for jelly plating. So maybe you could do it on a jelly plate. I don't know. That's a whole nother level I wasn't ready for today. All right, so we're putting it on there. Oh. And let's see, y'all ready? Big reveal. Oh yeah. You see where the blue is kind of coming out of there? That's kind of cool. Maybe with a better design, right? But that's pretty cool. So let's see, what if we go back to this tag. Yeah, I only got out 3 tags. And so we'll paint this one. You can see. Because you're trying not to get into the grooves. Let's see. Oh, sort of looks promising. All right, there it is. And we'll go like this. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, you see the little white? Where it kind of peekaboos through there. Ooh, I say success. Perfect, no. But if you've got a foam paper plate, they're not paper plates, or styrofoam plates, or if you've got craft foam, then there you go. And some paint and a pencil, you too can doodle on this. That looks kind of 80s with that bright pink I got going on and that teal. So we'll see. So that's it, you guys. There's my pocket. And like I said, I'll finish these up. They're wet now. I don't know. Let's see. Let's pause it. Pause it. Okay, so I went back with the color. That bluish color, and I went around the edges just to kind of give it a little bit more, you know, like definition, if you will, because it looked like this, my tag did. So just to basically outline it. So I did that, and it really, I think, makes it kind of sharp. So I'm going to leave it like that. It's going to need to dry, so I'm not going to put any ribbons on it just yet, But look, I have these Paige Evan flowers, so pretty. And before I put those on, I have these old letters. Y'all know I got some old letters. I hope they're not too big. Let's see. F-U-N. We'll just spell out fun. That's, oh, they're still kind of sticky. We'll put fun right here. I don't want to cover it all up. That's always hard. F-U-N. N. All right, don't forget the N. Oh no. Oh, darn. That's always the way it goes. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, now it's now it's stuck. Don't be stuck. There we go. Okay, that's so cool. Not quite, well, it's gonna be fine. And then I've been wanting to use some of these little stickers. They're sort of puffy, believe it or not. I don't know if you watch any Paige Evans stuff. Let me show you her name again. She makes some pretty stuff. She makes like acetate albums and has classes, and I don't know, she's a very talented lady. Just choosing more flowers, you guys. Yeah, and that's enough. There'll be ribbon, and so we've got 3 elements basically, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think it works, and then it'll go into our pockets. So thank you so much for watching this video, enduring some craziness as it is, and we will see you in the next one. Okay, bye-bye.